Hello! Thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Hero. Okay, so a friend of the family has just got a pacemaker in and she's just getting out the hospital and she's unable to get around like she should, okay? So, I just reached out to her and told her, I see that, your grass is getting long, so we're just gonna go ahead and take care of it before it just gets totally out of hand. Okay? And as I know, and maybe as many of you know, that once you get out the hospital, it's just not the same, and the last thing you're thinking about doing is some manual labor. Okay, so in order for her to get back to full strength, to be able to take care of herself like she's supposed to, me going over here and taking care of the yard for her is just one less thing, that she has to worry about, okay? And I don't want her, trying to get out here and do this kind of work by just getting out the hospital, okay? And we don't want it to get out of control so the neighbors have something to complain about and do nothing about. And let me say that again. Have everything to complain about, but do nothing about, okay? So, you know, we're gonna go over here, we're gonna take care of it. It's just a basic, cutting of the grass, trimming it, edging it, and blowing it down. Nothing more, nothing less, okay? All right, so do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, give it a big thumbs up, leave a comment. All feedback is good feedback in my opinion. Help out the channel a little bit, it'd be very much appreciated. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be abreast of what the hero got in store for you. Okay? So, at this time, I just want you to sit back, relax, grab some fruit or some veggies, and enjoy the show. Love you. That's all. Okay, now that we done got her lawn nice, neat, and manicured, only thing she has to worry about is nursing herself back to full strength. Okay? And one thing I want to say is thank you for staying towards the end. Don't forget to look at these before and afters, and I'll see you next week. Love you.